The world does not lack oddities, from the mysterious rock wall formations in Texas to Egypt's pyramids to Stonehenge in the UK. Easter Island is one of the world's most intriguing and mysterious places. Great, monstrous statues litter the island, the work of whom we do not know. Join us in this Liber-Tea episode as we try to unravel the mysteries of Easter Island, home of the enigmatic moai. Easter Island is also commonly referred to as a Rapa Nui. The island is the home to giant stone statues, the moai, which have been there for several centuries. The ancient artists who worked on the enigmatic moai did so at the behest of their elite. These ancient artists went on to produce approximately 1,000 moai. The moai are not just works of art. According to the Journal of Archaeological Science, ancient RAPANUI residents believed that the giant statues would help enhance the fertility of their land, as the food was in short supply. Jacob Roggeveen, a Dutch explorer, spied on RAPANUI for the first time in 1722 on Easter Day. RAPANUI, a small spit of volcanic rock located in the vast southern Pacific Ocean, continues to be one of the most remote places in the world that are inhabited. People who have visited the island always wonder why all the moai are shaped like giant heads and their significance to the ancient RAPANUI. However, the most mind-boggling question scholars and laypeople have regarding the island is where its ancient inhabitants went. Another mysterious issue about the moai is their transportation from a quarry which is located 11 miles from their current position, with no tangible evidence of large animals or wheels. Over the years, geoarchaeologists, historians, soil specialists, and other scientists have advanced a plethora of theories addressing the phenomenon. The giant statues, some of which are over 30 feet tall, must have astounded early travelers to the remote island. This effect has not been diminished by the lapse of time. The moai have been described as serenely godlike but savagely human. Early travelers thought that the indigenous inhabitants of RAPANUI, too isolated and primitive to accomplish such feats of engineering, artistry, and labor. Indeed, it is an awe-inspiring feat, as the islanders were wholly unacquainted with even the most basic mechanical power to raise such stupendous structures. To date, there has been no end to speculation and scientific investigations regarding the creation and transportation of the moai to various locations around the island. By the time Captain Cook arrived on the island, the RAPANUI had toppled most of the moai and left the rest unattended. However, the art of the RAPANUI people lingers in people's minds centuries later. Geographically, Easter Island is located too far in the south to experience a tropical climate. Additionally, it lacks perfect beaches and coral reefs and is constantly whipped by seasonal downpours and perennial winds. Nonetheless, RAPANUI possesses a unique beauty characterized by a mixture of art and geology of cliffs, rocky coves, lava flows, and volcanic cones. RAPANUI's megalithic stone statues are arguably more imposing than its landscape. The uniqueness of RAPANUI derives from its rich history and art. However, numerous attempts to unravel the island's history have caused widespread debates and arguments across scholarly communities. The archaeological shovel, the missionaries' anecdotes, the anthropologists' boxes of bones, and oral histories have revealed some things about RAPANUI, but not everything. For instance, when did the first settlers arrive in RAPANUI? Where did they originate? Why did they curve the moai? How were the moai lifted and mounted atop their platforms? These questions have been answered, but their answers often change. In the past decades, archaeologists, geologists, and historians have worked in concert to produce evidence indicating that the first settlers of Rapa Nui may have come from other Polynesian islands. However, they never seem to agree on the precise Polynesian island. Estimates regarding when the island's first settlers came range from the 1st century AD to the 6th century AD. The other bewildering question is how they found the island. Was it by accident or design? This is one of the many unresolved questions regarding the ancient Rapa Nui. Many argue that 1st century AD navigators could not accomplish such a navigational feat without modern precision instruments, as the distance between Rapa Nui and other Polynesian islands is immense. However, some claim that ancient Polynesians were accomplished navigators, masters of the ocean currents and the night sky. According to some archaeoastronomers, a new supernova in the sky may have directed them to the island. While this argument sounds persuasive, careful scientific examination collapses it. For example, how did they know the island existed? Science lacks an answer to this question, but the Rapa Nui have it. According to Rapa Nui folklore, HOTU MATU'A, the first king of the Rapa Nui, is credited for bringing the first settlers to the island. Because of civil strife at home, the great chief HOTU MATU'A gathered his subjects for a voyage to a new place. His priest and tattooist, Makahau, had flown across the expanse of the Pacific Ocean in a dream, revealing to him the location of Rapa Nui. In the company of his brother-in-law, the great chief and his followers loaded food, animals, plant cuttings, and water into long double canoes and put them to sea. After 2 months, they arrived at Anakina Bay, just as the priests had foreseen. Trying to decipher the mysteries of Rapa Nui has led researchers from one riddle to the other. Many questions regarding ancient Rapa Nui continue to challenge us. Unfortunately, apart from Rapa Nui oral traditions, no historical record of ancient Rapa Nui existed even during the arrival of the first Europeans. We will continue asking questions regarding the purpose of the moai and why the Rapa Nui civilization collapsed after 1,000 years of peace. Thank you for listening to this episode. We hope you have enjoyed it and learned something new. Like, share, and subscribe to Liber-Tea for more mind-blowing discussions.